Electronic next we have an electronic configuration. So electronic configuration is nothing but, you can say, electronic configuration. So it is nothing but distribution. Okay, so distribution of electron in cells, subcell and orbitals is known as electronic configuration. Okay, the distribution of electron in various atomic orbitals, so which explain the electronic behavior, which is nothing but electronic configuration. So electronic configuration, so which is explained in two methods. So first one is NLX method and second one is orbital diagram method. So first we'll talk about the NLX method. So in NLX method, so if you want to if you want to arrange the electrons in the electronic configuration, so here this N stand for principal quantum number, L stand for Ajmital quantum number or angular momentum quantum number, and this X is nothing but the number of electrons in an element. So if you want to write the electronic configuration of any element, so N stand for principal quantum number and L stand for Ajmital. You can say this is N value, these are the cell value, this is subcell value, which is this value will be, and N value will be 1 2 3 4 and L values will be so 0 1 2 3 and they have name as P D F. Okay, next X will be number of electrons which is used in subcell. Next, if you want to go for second one, orbital or the box design method, so in orbital is represented with as an box. So this orbital is represented with the help of a box and the electrons are represented with the help of a proper spin, you can say arrow, upward arrow. So 1s1. So this is the electronic configuration of hydrogen as per the NLX. This is cell, this is subcell, and this is the number of electron. This is NLX method as per the. If you want to represent the electronic configuration of hydrogen with the orbital, so you have to just draw an orbital and one electron is this, so it indicates 1s. Okay, the filling of electrons in the orbitals has to be takes place as per the above principle, Hund's rule and Pauli exclusive. To write the electronic configuration you have to use three rules. So first one, Pauli exclusive principle. Okay, as per the Pauli exclusive principle, no two electrons can have same four quantum numbers. Second one, you have to take the help of Hund's rule. Okay, so while filling, the pairing of electrons should be takes after filling the all the orbitals with 1. Next, third one is above principle. Okay, so above principle is very very important. Suppose mostly you may have seen that electronic configuration only with the help of NLX method. So NLX method also. Okay, to write the electronic configuration of any element, so this is very important topic. Okay, how to write the electronic configuration. To write the electronic configuration with the help of NLX method, so suppose if you want to write the electronic configuration of element like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, next I am writing carbon, chlorine, nitrogen, fluorine. So you should know their atomic number 1 2 3 4 6 17 7 9. We'll take one more, oxygen, 8. So you should know the maximum number of orbitals which can be filled in SPDF. Okay, so S, P, D, F, these are the subcells. So in S we have maximum number of electrons is 2. In P we can fill 6, in D 10, in F 14. So this value will be coming from 2 into 2L plus 1. Okay, so if you know the L values are 0, 1, 2, 3 and these are nothing but maximum number of electrons. See, if L value is 0, so we'll get 2. If L value is 1, so 3 to the 6. So these are the maximum number of electrons that can be filled in respective subcells. and you have to remember this box. And second one is, only if you remember this thing, this is important. Okay, it's enough. S has maximum number of electron 2, P 6, D 10, and L is 14. And second thing, you have to remember the n plus L values, or increasing order of n plus L values. Like first we have 1s, after 1s we have 2s, 2s tarvata 2p, next 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d. Okay, that's enough. Suppose if you want to write the electronic configuration of hydrogen, so as per the NLS value, first you have to write cell. So 1s, so it has only one electron, just write 1. If you want to write the electron configuration of helium, so you take first orbital 1s, in s we have 2 electrons maximum, so then write 2. So next lithium, so you have to take 1s, so 1s orbital has maximum 2 electrons, so 2 totally in 3 une, so 2 happening, 1 electron is left, that will fill with 2s, so 2s1. Similarly for beryllium, 1s2, 2s2. If you want to do electronic configuration of carbon, so carbon first orbital is 1s, then we have an 2s. Okay, so in 1s we'll fill 2 electron, in 2s we can feed only 2 electrons. Next after 2s we have an 2p. See, just count, total number of electrons are 6. How many are filled? 4 are filled. How many are left? 2. So 1s, 2s to 2p, 2 is the electronic configuration of carbon. 17. So you have to write the electronic configuration 1s, sorry, orbitals 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p. Okay, just write. So total 17. So first 2 electrons will fill in s orbital, in next 2, so 4 are filled. Next here we can fill maximum 6 electrons, so 6 to 8 plus 10, 10 electrons are filled, so 7 are left. So next 2 electrons will be filled in 2s, and 5 are left, the 5 electrons will be filled in 3p orbital. For 7 you can write 1s2, 2s2, 4, so 3 are left, so 3p, 3. If you want to write the electronic configuration of fluorine, total 9 ఉన్నాయి కదా, సో 9 ఉన్నకు ఫస్ట్ ఇది రాసుకోండి, 1s, 2s, 2p. సో ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని వస్తాయి, ఇక్కడ 2, ఇక్కడ 2, 2 2 4 అయిపోయినాయి, ఇంకా ఎన్ని మిగిలినాయి 5, సో 5. ఆక్సిజన్ కూడా 1s, 2s, 2p, సో టోటల్ 8 కదా, సో 2 2 4 అయిపోయినాయి, ఇంకా 4 మిగిలినాయి. సో సింపుల్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు రైట్ ద ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ configuration of any, suppose aluminum 13, so write this order 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p. Now you just fill. In s we can fill 2, 2 here 6, 10 over, plus 2, 12 plus 1, 13. Simple. So మనకి ఆర్డర్ తెలిసి ఉండాలి, ఇంకోటి number of electrons is the orbitals. If you know these two things, so then we can write the electronic configuration with the help of this method. Okay, NLX. Okay, so now you just try, so it's your homework, you try to write the electronic configuration between 1 to 30 elements, and you will be having, if you see the electronic configuration of 1 to 30 elements, so you may have seen some difference in copper, in copper Cu, whose atomic number is 29, and chromium, whose atomic number is 24. So if you want to write the electronic configuration of copper, so what is the electronic configuration? You see 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 3p tarvata we have 4s, then we have an 3d. See 29, so 2 2 6 2 6. So or else if you want to write the electronic configuration of copper, so you can directly write, so after up to 3p6 we have an organ. This is the electronic configuration organ, so in the place of this electronic configuration you can also write organ. So next, how many electrons are left? So how many are filled? Around 18. Okay, so 18 means, so more 2 electrons will be filled in 4s, and remaining 9 electrons will be filled in 3d. But as we know that if the last cell is d orbital, so now d orbital has how many orbital? 9 electrons. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we know that if all the orbitals are fully filled, then it can be considered more stable. So you may have seen from here they will be writing 4s1, here they will be writing 3d10. So when there is an full full, when in a orbitals is fully filled, then it is considered unstable. To make this copper as unstable, they are writing this 4s1 3d2. So similarly you will be finding the same change in the chromium. So they will be writing as argon 4s1 3d5, because D, so D is subshell, so it has 2l plus 1 ఎన్ని ఆర్బిటాల్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఎస్ అంటే 1, దీనిలో 3 ఉంటాయి, దీనిలో 5, దీనిలో 7. సో డీలో టోటల్ 5 ఆర్బిటాల్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో 5 ఆర్బిటాల్స్ D5 ఉందనుకో, అన్ని దానిలో ఒక ఎలక్ట్రాన్ ఫిల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. వీ కెన్ ఫిల్ 1 electron in all the orbitals. So this is half filled. So half filled orbitals is considered as stable. So that is the reason why they are not writing this one as an 4s2 3d4. So instead of writing 4s2 3d4, they will be writing 4s1 3d5. Okay, this is the reason why copper and chromium has some difference in electronic configuration. You may have seen in your textbook. Okay.